He doesn't want to pass that torch over yet. He's not ready. He still has that fire burning in him. I think another thing is we're a lot alike, you know. We both honestly came from nothing to become, you know, pretty big stars in this sport. And, you know, we both have a lot in common, too. I mean, I really do admire the guy. But at the same time, you know, I want to be the better guy. So, I mean, that's what keeps the fire going in the rivalry.
Well, there he is. Goldberg's here tonight. And listen to this crowd going nuts.
I'm an avid car collector. Just bought me a dragster last week. Got a lot of bikes. But I was missing one thing in my collection. So, tonight, here it is.
There it is. The Goldberg monster truck.
I hate Goldberg. I don't like the truck. I like Tom, and I've always liked Tom and probably always will. I don't like that truck. It's an ugly looking whatever, and I don't like bringing the wrestling in with us. You know what I mean? It's like this guy, he's already got his fans following him. You know, if you're going to come in here and you're going to earn it in the dirt, you're going to have to come in here yourself. Don't come walking in with a shiny cape on your shiny gold teeth or whatever and spitting with this attitude at everybody. And the fans do follow it, and that's what irks me. You know, it's like, you know, that's wrestling is wrestling, monster trucking is monster trucking. So if you're going to earn it, you're going to earn it in the dirt.
With a hot young gun now on Team Gravedigger's trail, it seemed like every time these two trucks met, it was an event. It was hammer down time every time.
Got a positive attitude. I'm going to kick Goldberg out the door this year, do or die.
Even to the first turn. Oh, Dennis Anderson! Yo, my! He almost loses it.
Hopefully it'll be me and Goldberg in the finals.
Don't tell me this is a cut qualifier.
You know, he's a tough competitor. Great to see him out here. It's going to be a good fight to the finish.
Going to be a Gravedigger Goldberg final, Mike. Did you see Gravedigger never lifted off that throttle? Stayed in the gas the whole way.
It was a match made in U.S. hot rod history. Every time these two lined up against each other, it was an unbelievable sight. And to top it off, each team won what it did best at the 2000 Monster Jam World Finals in Las Vegas. Dennis Anderson and Team Gravedigger walked away as the world freestyle champion. Dennis Anderson went into the biggest event he had ever been in, ready to rise to the top, ready to win.
Oh, look at him take that pyramid out. Did he save it? No!
The first World Finals in Las Vegas, Tom Mintz and Goldberg, he was going to be the toughest competitor there for not just me, for everybody that was out there, and everybody knew that. He'd been running hard all year long, really clean. His truck worked really well in turning courses, and that was a turning course for the World Finals in Las Vegas. But he was going to be a tough one to beat for the World Finals, and as far as freestyle went too.
Let's see the judges, 10s all around. Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger. Oh,
You can add
40. I've added that. It's perfect. A perfect 40.
Heading into the new year, the Gravedigger team has come full circle. They have built the best monster truck ever in the Gravedigger camp, number 14. The team has taken over 20 years of experience and expertise, pulled out all the stops, and put together the best Gravedigger we've ever seen.
Over the last 20 years, some of the things that I've learned and I've applied them to Digger 14, they all haven't worked, you know, because we back up and we look at some of the other things, and what we've done is the way that we would apply things that we do to another truck is none of my trucks were built the same. All the chassis were different. We never duplicated a truck nut and bolt for bolt, you know. It's just, it didn't work. And we always wanted to try something different. And so we took a mix of two trucks that worked the best out of the fleet, incorporated them in the 14.
The cradle is, if you look back at a number 12, the cradle in it for the 4-link bars where they hook up, it's about 6 inches deeper, meaning longer. The motor sets down lower and farther ahead in number 12. And what we done is we kind of took number 7 as a crazy freestyle truck, and number 12 is a real cool race truck. So we kind of wanted to get a happy medium going on there. You know, I had bad luck with number 7, man. It was just, I couldn't race it, but it would freestyle good. And so hopefully we've hit it right down the middle.
But no matter what number Gravedigger, Dennis Anderson, or one of the other Team Gravedigger drivers was behind the wheel of, you knew the truck was always pushed to maximum capacity. So what's next for Dennis Anderson and Team Gravedigger? New trucks? More than likely. More new fans? Well, you could bet on that. Up-and-coming drivers? We'll tell you it's already in the works.
What I'd like to see is I want to run my truck for another 4 or 5 years. I want to step out of the seat, hats off to the fans, and I want my oldest son to take my place in the Gravedigger, and I want my youngest boy will be old enough then to step up and take his brother's place in his brother's truck. Adam's truck is going to be called Son of a Digger, and he just doesn't want me to open the door and let him jump in my truck and go, here you go, son, have at it. He wants to do his own thing. He's got his own name. He wants to build his own name as far as a person, a driver in the truck, and I'm the one that's kind of making him, you know, stick close to Dad, because I want a second-generation monster truck driver, and he'll be the first ever to succeed, and then I'll have him and his brother take over, you know, take over the whole operation, and that way I can just be a trackside coach. I'll just be a old thorn in their side for them, probably.
I didn't think much of it at first, but now I really want to. I mean, there's a lot of other things that I can do, but I mean, I like driving the best. I mean, I just love to drive anything. I love to jump, but I don't like drag racing and all that. I don't like to just go fast in a straight line. I like to jump because I have a four-wheeler, and I'll be racing that coming up soon too. And I mean, we do all kinds of crazy stuff with that. We have so much fun. We have hundreds of acres we ride on. My favorite truck out of all the Gravedigger trucks is number 12. It's the best racing truck he's ever built. It's real long. I want to make a truck just like that, but lighter and faster.
One thing is definitely for sure. We'll keep an eye on Gravedigger and give you an update as time goes on. And hopefully, in another 20 years, we'll be back again. But in the meantime, look for Dennis Anderson and Team Gravedigger coming to a town near you. And when they do, don't you dare miss them. It will be a show you will never forget. We guarantee you.
You know, I said they needed a new hero at the time, and Dennis was it, and he just had everything right when he come out with it, and it worked well for him, and it's done a good job for him.
I think Dennis has lasted this long in the sport because his back can't do anything else. He can't work a regular job anymore. When he's 60 years old, we'll be racing in wheelchairs.
20 years. The Anderson reputation will never die. A legend goes on forever and ever. He's accomplished, I would say, pretty much what no other monster truck in the history has done. One thing he's never gave up on, ever, was devotion to his fans. Evidence of that was the World Finals. He didn't do so great with the freestyle, but he held his finger up to everybody in America and says, I have one more truck. And it still chokes me up to talk about him because he took his creation, did what no other driver would have done. He gave everything he had to everybody in America.
I never in my wildest dream ever thought that Dennis would have so many fans. I just had no idea that this monster truck thing would go so far.
Sometimes you just have to slow down and look, and when I say slow down and look, it's when nobody's around, and I come walking in my shop and I look at this fleet of monster trucks that we've got, and look at this cool engine room with all these engine parts and blower motors, and where we started from actually out of a chicken house to where it is today. It's unreal. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it because it was never a goal in life that I set. You know, I was just playing hot rod, redneck, four-wheel drive, and it just happened. And it happened all because of being exposed to big crowds of people in domes and coliseums, you know, and it's just this big vicious sickness that I got after that you can't stop. You know, you can't stop. It's like you may complain about the money and breaking parts, but still deep down in your heart, it's like you know you're going to go. You know that you're going to go. You're going to go out there regardless. You know that you're going to maybe hurt yourself. You're going to break yourself financially. But those people, when you left, are going to be talking about that dude. So I tell you what, he may not have kicked their butt, but he sure did tear his mess up trying. And that's how I'd rather get beat. I'd rather get beat by me tearing my truck all to pieces trying than me just laying over the steering wheel going, I can't do it.
Rest in peace.
Time to give up the ghost and head west. Grave diggers putting heads to rest. Don't run, you're caught in a trap. Are you ready for a dirt nap?